We are live. We've got new toys. It's gonna be fun.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
Oh, I'm out of practice. What the heck? What did I do? Hey,
Things are going on.
I know it's okay. Yeah, music's done. I need to do something. No crap. Hey, welcome to Midweek Geeks. My name is Leo. I'm the monkey behind the keyboard here. We have a great show scheduled for you as always. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's been 2 weeks since I did this show. It's been doing conventions and extremely tired. 10-hour drive won't recommend it. It's my back's kicking me right now for doing it. And without further ado, Mr. Yo-Yo, how's it going, bud?
Well, not too bad. I mean, if you're not feeling it, imagine how your back is. Like,
yeah.
Like if your back's going to give it a rating, it's going to be like a negative something.
Oh, yeah. -5. Oh, and that friggin' bridge we had to go over. Holy crap. Did you see the pictures of that?
I saw some pictures.
Yeah. 15-mile bridge over the ocean. It's goes bridge, tunnel, bridge for 15 miles straight. Like all you see is water. It's scary as all hell.
I think Pontchartrain's 38 miles. So,
holy crap! Oh, hey, yeah. Kari.
Hey. Okay, I'm working on this. So, hey, everybody. We got Leo back behind the keys. We've got a great show for you. So, welcome to the Midweek Geeks.
Love it.
That's all I got so far.
And we have a very special guest you brought with us.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Let's talk about the shirt first.
Yeah. So Comic Paradox, a podcast that belongs to the Dorkening that you'll find Mr. Leo Pond, Justin Cooper, and of course powerful Brandon on every other Sunday, rotating with the Dork Night. They have a site now. You need to go there, and you can go and get merch from them, and you can get stickers, which I have too, and you can get t-shirts, and you can get all sorts of stuff. And so I think you should go do that. And I even matched my lipstick to the shirt for the whole effect for tonight. So it's super comfy. I'm saying, go get something. Do it.
Awesome. Very cool.
And
oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
And we brought on a special guest tonight, one of my gals from Owlite. Our gal Friday is what we call her because she does everything for us over there, and she's also a big geek. So welcome, Jenny, to the show.
Hi! I'm so happy to go from the audience to the screen. So it's nice to see you guys tonight.
Oh, same here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And hey, Tom Dog, sorry we apparently missed your comments last night. There was something going on, it seems.
Oh, we did? I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah. For some reason it wasn't showing up through the YouTube channel at some point, but we'll work on figuring that out. We can see tonight though, so that's good.
So past 2 weeks, what's everybody been doing?
Besides work.
Yeah, besides work.
There's things you can do besides work.
I started playing Marvel Puzzle Quest because I wanted to get the points for it on the Marvel Insider points. And then I would be like, oh, it's day. Okay, I should probably go to sleep now. Sun's been up for hours. Shit. So
Puzzle
fun
Quest,
game.
Is that like Tetris? No.
Kind of, but each character gets different colors, and if you save enough of their things, it builds up points for them to do their special abilities and stuff. And each one attacks for a certain amount, and it's I thought it was going to be really easy, and then I'm like, oh no, you actually have to think, and it's not just match the dots as fast as possible. It's get them lined up the right way so that
to do combos
things.
and stuff. They had one for Street Fighter that I used to absolutely love. I played way too much of that. So Marvel has one now. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Leo's going to be doing after the show.
I made a little guild thing because I didn't want to join anybody else's, but you have to, or an alliance or whatever. But to be able to enter some of the things, you have to be part of one. So I just made one that's if anybody wants to join it, it's not going to be one of those okay, we're arranging raids and going off and doing these things. It's just, okay, I have to have a name. I have to be part of one to do this. So I'm part of one. I'm not going to talk to anybody or help them or anything like that.
I still haven't had a chance to play Baldur's Gate.
Still,
yeah, I haven't had time.
He's had a busy couple of weeks.
I know.
I'm thinking about. I don't think I could play it. Tom's been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet the Teal Mask, GT 10 year anniversary event, and F-099. Yeah, he showed us some of those on his show the other night. They looked pretty cool. I had to skip watching some of it because there was a little bit of flashies, but I think I'm safe with the Puzzle Quest, but I don't know if my laptop would handle Baldur's Gate because I was like, oh my god, that would be so much fun because it's set in Faerun, which is my favorite setting, but I don't know.
What's your laptop?
It's a Dell Latitude F3150 or something like that. I can play World of Warcraft on it, but somebody was like, "Oh no, you're playing really, really low graphic levels, so probably not." But
you might be able to. It's not too graphic intensive. Some of the cutscenes are, but there might be a demo you could try. It's available on Steam. So.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it a try, and maybe then for my birthday, and then I'll then we can play. I like how you said they took it back to the original dice rolling kind of style, so it teaches people, and hopefully we'll get more people interested in tabletop games as well again.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing there. Because I've been looking up Baldur's Gate, a lot of these tabletop videos have been showing up on my feed, and they're talking about how Baldur's Gate 3 is it's an easy transition between that and tabletop and stuff. And there's somebody that does tabletop builds for characters, and he's transitioning that over to Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm learning a little watching the videos, so I'll be have some extra knowledge when I actually get a chance to play.
But we're going to be starting something up in winter. Maybe if we have spaces, we'll invite you. It can be a learning experience.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Fun.
Learning sounds scary.
Jenny will be there.
Take me from knowledge.
You're going to play with us, aren't you?
If there's room, yes.
Yes. We shall have fun. We shall convert you.
Yes, we will.
Yo-Yo, you ever do tabletop?
It's been a while, but yes.
Yeah. It growing up, it was D&D's, from the devil and stuff like that. I grew up in that era. So it's I know it's not. I'm not saying that, but it's just that's still locked in the back of my brain for some stupid reason. Yeah.
Well, I read so many fantasy books. Oh, sorry.
I
Go.
was saying that I can understand. I come from a Baptist and holiness religion, big like grouping area where, yeah, they had some opinions about it, so to speak. So yeah, I totally get the idea of it being just stuck right there.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just there was a lot of propaganda against it, growing up in the 80s and stuff. But what was friggin' from the devil himself was that stupid there was a choose your own adventure book that like had no ending. Did you ever read that one?
No, but I would have loved
No,
to
that
have
sounds like
written
something
one
I would have
like
wrote.
that. We're both like, we're the devil. Yes, we are.
How'd you like the ending? Just go like that.
We have to find that now. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's I remember reading it and being like totally like confused, like what the hell? And I keep on bouncing back and forth, and it's like, did I make the wrong decision? And it's like, yeah, definitely check it out. Um, but yeah, I was actually going to bring up a couple things I've been watching lately. I don't
Okay.
know if any of you have checked it out. Billions. Have any of you watched Billions?
No, I've not checked it out.
Nope.
I just started watching, just got into the second season, and
Where is
absolutely
it
love it.
playing?
It is on Paramount Plus. It was originally Showtime.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly why I'm not, 'cause I don't have Paramount.
Maybe a little find its way to another streaming service.
I hope so one day.
And what is it about?
Yeah, it's Damian Lewis. He's very unique looking actor, redhead. But essentially he's a billionaire. He runs a stock trading company, and he's not doing everything by the books. Like he's kind of shady on how he makes some of his money. And so it's him against Paul Giamatti, who is working for the government trying to bring him down. And it's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of, pretty cool storylines. And I'm only, a couple of episodes into the second season, but it's really good so far.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah. That, and we also finished Mr. In Between, which was friggin' fantastic. It's only 3 seasons. It comes from Australia, and essentially think of not really John Wick, but maybe Mr. Nobody, but as an Aussie. He's a bouncer at a bar, and he's like a hitman. It's just him doing jobs while trying to like maintain a normal life with his little kid, his ex-wife, and it's just very unique storylines, and only 3 seasons, and they're short seasons, but it's just a complete storyline, just really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
are you still watching the Skinwalker Ranch and all that, or is that on break right now, or?
It's on break right now. I switched over to Expedition X is back with Josh Gates.
That's a great show.
And, yeah, that's really good. Where it's Josh Gates, and he has 2 team members. One is an absolute believer in like the paranormal and UFOs and everything, and then the other one is a total skeptic. And
Okay.
they're going on investigations. So like the utter believer is saying, oh, well, it could be this. And the skeptic is going, well, it could have been the wind, or let's try to replicate it. So you get both sides of the story, and it's really good. And then totally off on another tangent is Expedition Bigfoot is back as well.
Ooh.
They're in Canada now, and so Expedition Bigfoot is totally different from the other Bigfoot shows. It's they have a couple Bigfoot researchers, but they also brought on a woman that researches like primates, an actual
Okay.
scientist, which she's a total skeptic. Well, she was a skeptic first season, and she almost didn't come back, but they convinced her to come back in the second season. We're on I think the fourth season now. And it's another type of show where you have, the people that firmly believe in Bigfoot saying, oh, that noise, that was probably a Bigfoot. And she goes, well, it could have been this, it could have been that. I'm not going to say exactly what it is until we can, get some proof. And yeah, it's a pretty cool show.
Cool. I watched one show and I can't remember what it was, but it would be like, like it was kind of like a cryptid version or something of Unsolved Mysteries type of thing, or they would like catch something and they were trying to track it down, and at the end you would see what had happened, and I'd be like, and it was a bear. I just spent an hour watching this thing when they could have just said, we got this thing on camera, and it was a fucking bear. That's it. But it's like, but this is all that we did to discover that it was a bear.
That it was a bear.
It's like, man, your show sucks. It was a bear.
I'll turn you on to some good shows if you want to watch paranormal stuff.
Okay.
Some of the Bigfoot stuff is pretty funny though. Like you'll see a lot of news come out of like Florida, but a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of exotic animals that get transported in Florida. Like there's this one picture that everybody claims is a Bigfoot, and some scientists looked at it, and it's like an orangutan or something like that. So you have an illegal trade, like if you watch that Netflix show with Tiger, what was the Tiger guy? Tiger King, yeah. Hey, cool cats and kittens. It's there's a illegal trade of exotic animals down there. So
yeah, and a lot.
I mean, it's Florida
because the
so.
climate is really good for a lot of things. I've a friend has been sending me stuff on. He's really big on reptiles, and he was telling me about a bunch of different geckos that had come in from like they're nearly extinct, but they're bringing them in through Florida, and people are getting a hold of them and trying to breed them. And like, so, I mean, it's good that they're trying to breed them, but they're
Probably
invasive
not
species. So
breeding them. Like, are
yeah,
they scientists? Like
they actually got some of them up to Nebraska for a while, and he was doing something. These weren't ones that were illegal, but it was like, but the weather we have here is terrible, and like he lost his heating for 2 or 3 days, and like everything died.
oh wow.
So even trying to use heaters and stuff, you have to, with reptiles, you have to be very, very careful with what you're doing. So
Those geckos are everywhere down in Florida.
these are geckos that are like this big, like not
Oh,
geckos.
wow.
These are
I'm talking about the small ones. When I first moved down there, my first day, I'm going into the house, and I should have took this as a sign, but a gecko like fell and landed on my shoulder, like freaked me the hell out. But yeah, those little ones are like everywhere down there.
Sorry, I sent this image. It's falling over. Hey, welcome to Florida.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh God, you killed the snakes. We're little, we're fine. We promise we won't like get in front of the water heater. I swear to God, please, man.
That and frigging almost got clobbered by a bushel of coconuts that fell. Florida's dangerous.
The iguanas
Don't go.
that kills me. The iguanas that just freeze on the trees and then fall off. And then
Yeah.
people are like, oh, look, I'm going to stick in my back seat. And then all of a sudden, like, pissed off iguana thrashing in the car.
Apparently there's what is it? Not ransoms, but the government will actually give you money if you kill certain animals and bring in proof. Like the snakes. The
Bounties?
yeah, bounties, yeah.
It's like, and that's how I paid for my last car.
Just like driving from Connecticut all the way down. Look, I have like 500. But
Well, like, the pythons that mated with like the big snakes down there, the pet pythons that people let off into the wild, and so now they bred like crazy,
okay, I thought you meant they bred with other like different breeds, and I'm like, what is going? We have some like
Well, actually, yeah,
Harry Potter level shit going on.
there is a mutant snake down there in Florida.
Oh, really? If it can bite and constrict, you have problems. That's
Let me
the
see.
big thing.
Hybrids of pythons. The super snake. Genetic
that wasn't
study
very
found.
creative.
It's a invasive reptile that has decimated local wildlife, are a mixture of two Asian species. Let's see. What's a mix of? Hybrid super predator slithering its way. What the hell? Burmese pythons.
Okay.
And what did it mate with? They don't tell you.
I can't afford Loco.
Yeah. DNA. Indian rock python. I guess there's a couple different pythons that like mated.
I don't want to meet any of them.
Nope. You know what? Let's get off the subject of snakes. We don't want that to go too far.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds
You know,
like a good plan.
you're in a safe place tonight, though, Leo. There's nobody here who's going to be like, "Get out," or
Yeah.
"God damn it, I'm gonna kick Leo out." We got you covered here, man.
So what about everybody else? Anybody watching anything interesting? Doing anything interesting?
On YouTube, there's this series, My Bigfoot Sighting, where you have different stories from people around the country and Canada telling about their sightings of Bigfoot. That's been a good show.
Oh,
And
nice.
mainly, apparently, we've been watching a lot of the same shows. But if you want to teach your kid math really quick, I recommend Number Blocks.
Her little one. Oh my god, yeah.
My 4-year-old can do multiplications up to the whole times tables to 10 now, and I'm just like wowed. And he's been watching this for like 6 months.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I recommend definitely those.
Bigfoot
Well,
and Number Blocks.
There we go.
You saw
So
my
what you
shower
need to
curtain.
do, you need to combine the two and get Bigfoot doing math. Then that'll be like,
I have yet to find that. If you find it before I do, please share.
Will do. What about you, Yo-Yo? I know you've been working a lot, but you get a chance to watch anything recently?
Honestly, mostly just been doing like shows on YouTube about murders. Honestly,
Oh,
yeah.
anything good?
I mean, they're murders, so no.
Are these like crime podcasts that have gone video?
So technically, I should be watching them, but I just listen to them like they're podcasts.
Okay.
This
is not a snuff film that you're watching on YouTube.
No, these are actual things that happen. Unfortunately, people are horrible. This is a daily reminder of that.
As we laugh hysterically.
That is why we hermit.
Yeah,
So-
totally. Yeah. What about you, Kari?
Oh no, I've just been I was playing my game. I've been reading a lot of books. And comic books, because we have a lot of guests coming up on both networks for me. So I'm just trying to keep up with everybody new coming in and that we have going on. I watched I've been watching movies for our Tomb of the Terrible. So we just watched The Tripper. Don't recommend that to anyone. Has a cast that looks like you would really want to watch it, but no, you don't. You can watch us tell you how bad it is if you want to, but other than that, I haven't really been watching anything. So
The Tripper. Okay, I'll stay away from that one.
yeah,
He's going to watch it like Saturday.
It's like David Arquette put it together, and it's a really bad horror movie, and it's like when he was married to Courtney Cox, so it's got him, his brother, his wife, Jason Mewes, who I thought would make it be good, or at least some, Lucas Haas, Balthazar Getty, a couple other people, but it's a slasher film that is supposed to be a social commentary on Reaganomics and Reagan's policies and how there's like this killer that was made because of all of the bad decisions that Reagan made. And then like the ending of it starts on with a speech that through the entire credits, David Arquette just tells you how bad Reagan was. And so the serial killer runs around with a Reagan mask. So he dresses in a suit and puts on a Reagan mask and has a Reagan shrine and kills a bunch of people, a bunch of hippies out in a forest. So it's just terrible, really.
I've seen something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I need a horror movie to remind me how bad Reagan was. Just saying.
Yeah. Trickle down economics, you know.
He made ketchup a vegetable.
Yeah. You know, when you said David Arquette, for some reason I thought John Larroquette. And I'm like, wait a second.
That might have been interesting.
Yeah, he did a kind of horror movie, right? It was like The Neighbors, or is it Madhouse? Maybe it's Madhouse. Yeah. John Larroquette from Night Court. He did Madhouse with Kirstie Alley. Luxurious villa of yuppie couple Mark and Jesse Bannister is overrun by loads of uninvited guests who turn the house upside down and nearly destroy it.
I don't know if it's a horror movie.
No, I thought it was. Yeah.
That just sounds like a quirky comedy or something.
Yeah, it was definitely something off.
The description, at the very least, like that could be one of those like fake out descriptions, and it's something. Like, if that's the case, then kudos to them, because
I'm pretty sure there is a horror movie named. I mean, there'd have to be. It's just one of those
kind of
titles waiting there.
Oh,
but
yeah. he was the narrator in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
There
I
you
didn't
go.
know that. Oh, yeah.
He's done a lot of things, from like Richie Rich to that. He's like all over the place.
Yeah, the new Night Court was actually pretty good too. I don't know if
that
was good.
Yeah. Yeah, he came back for the reboot.
Oh, nice.
He reprised his role.
He did.
Is he less of a jackass now? I mean, he had the heart, but he had the exterior of being the like.
Well, being in this day and age, it definitely had to be toned down quite a bit, as opposed to his ways of the 80s. But it had the woman from Big Bang Theory, the real short one with the squeaky voice.
Howard Wolowitz' wife.
Yes. Yep. She was Judge Stone's daughter, and so she comes back to the Night Court that he ran to kind of pay homage to her father.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I know a couple of different magicians, and when he died, they were just devastated. Because it wasn't just his thing on Night Court. That's like something that he did professionally and was like known for before he got the part. So that was really sad. I mean, like I was sad too. It wasn't just magicians, but they were really like he was a big person in their community, so.
It was saddening when a lot of the cast died.
Yeah. Marky Post.
Oh, she died?
I'm pretty sure she passed away. Yeah, 2021.
Oh, wow. I missed that one.
Yeah.
COVID, I missed a lot because the list was just getting too long,
Yep, totally. Yeah. Well, let's move to something happier.
Okay.
You were talking about horror. So there's these were just released today from Entertainment Weekly. But we're getting the first pictures from Toxic Avenger.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we have Elijah Wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like he decided to play Gollum for a day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Is he in a tutu?
He is in a tutu.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It's an interesting fashion choice. You know.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon.
That's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he's getting
Wow.
old.
Yeah.
He's looking his age.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. This is a scene that they released a picture of.
That looks really cool.
Yeah. I forgot this woman's name. But they did release a picture of Toxie himself. It's just a silhouette.
Aw.
But yeah, that's...
That looks like it's going to be badass.
Yeah, it is. And for those of you that don't know Toxie, when did this come out? This was 80-something. Lloyd Kaufman film. And yeah, it's if you get a chance to watch the original, it's definitely a staple of 80s, schlock, indie horror.
Yeah. It's on that list of have to watches.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm assuming we all saw Toxic Avenger.
Yes.
Sorry, I did.
Yeah.
Can't assume. I was just like, yes,
I'm going to
everybody saw
tonight.
it. Who didn't see it?
What was that, Carrie?
I know all about it, but I haven't actually sat and watched it, so I'm going to tonight if I can find it. So I'm assuming I can find it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Troma has a streaming service that's like free.
Nice.
So yeah.
I'm sure he does.
You were mentioning some horror stuff before. Oh, what's that, Jenny?
I said now just about everything has a streaming service.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Carrie, you were mentioning some horror stuff before the show. What do you got going on?
Oh, let me get this up real quick. We got the new Exorcist. They released the trailer a little bit ago, but let me get. If you can pull my screen in.
Oh yeah.
So I can share. We've got. Just let me know because I got it full screened in front of me.
Yep. Yeah, got it up.
Okay, so they're starting with a new Exorcist movie, The Exorcist Believer, and this is the second trailer. And they've brought back the mother from the first one because apparently when your kids go out in the woods and get possessed, you bring in the mother of somebody else who was possessed rather than talking to a priest and stuff first. And so they have her helping them confront these two little girls who went missing and came back, and everything, there's idyllic town. And when they come back, everybody, they just start acting evil. And it's these two sweet little girls and they're best friends. And they don't remember anything that happened to them, but they're, church-going family. And then they just start having seizures and becoming evil, and their parents start, searching out different people. And she's like, I can help you get your daughters back. And they have them locked up in asylums and hiding under things. But it seems like they try to, I can't get that. I get to where you should see it, but it's just a second off. Yeah, but they start using medical and multiple different religious stylings of things. You can see they have a little bit of some voodoo going on. They have them tied together, and they're working with, trying to see if I can find, yeah, they have them hooked up to medical stuff. So they have a lot of different things that they're doing to try to get these girls unpossessed. Or exorcised. Unpossessed. Okay, we can get off my screen now, but but yeah, it looks like it looks like it's going to be a new take. It is a sequel, obviously, because I want to make sure I'm getting her name right. Ellen Bernst, I believe.
Yeah, Ellen Burstyn was in the.
Okay.
Yep, she was in the first one for 1973. This is actually going to be the 6th Exorcist movie.
Yeah, and we pretend that the second one doesn't exist. The third one is the best. And we'll have to see what this one's like. But my hang up on it, and I was talking with Jenny about this, is why would you call in somebody who just wrote a book about their own child being possessed instead of just I don't understand why her involvement.
So she was in town. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, like, I could see it being one of those things if you're gonna do like a group therapy session on like, my kid's possessed. What was it like for you? But as I was telling her, it's not like it's Ed and Lorraine Warren or somebody who actually has any experience dealing with it from the actual getting rid of the bad things side of things. So, but I'm gonna give it. It looks like the makeup effects are really good. I tend to like Blumhouse movies, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know what do you guys think?
I mean, I'll eventually give it a shot.
What was that, Jenny?
I said the plan is to give it a shot. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to keep talking with you guys or over you guys.
Oh, no worries. We can definitely bounce around. And what were you saying, Yo-Yo?
Said I'll probably give it a shot at some point. I'll probably spend too much time picking apart though.
I'm not really big into horror movies, but I'll probably give it a try at some point. I still need to get caught up like on the Conjuring movies and stuff. So what's coming out for horror this year? It looks like let's see, Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts as horror or not, but
no,
I don't count it as horror.
Actually, sorry, that's 2024. Okay, 2023. Oh, Renfield, I still haven't watched that.
Oh, okay. I hate Nicolas Cage and I loved Renfield. So yeah, you definitely need to watch that. That was really good. But once again, not so much horror, much more comedy. Nicholas Hoult is great in that, though.
I mean, the J-Bo said makes sense. I'm not sure if you want to bring that up.
Yeah, a lot of movies are getting pushed back because of the strike. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, J-Bo.
It's kind of hard to get people to go and do the normal like press runs for things if they're on strike.
Yeah, totally. Plus, they probably want to, since we're going to go into a lull of no movies, maybe get to a point where they're spread out thin,
Yeah, and it's a perfect time to go back, though, and start watching all of the series you need to catch up on, binge watch some stuff, check out things you might not have been able to watch before because you didn't have the time. So if you're
releasing Werewolf, but sorry, it was just random thought in my head.
No, go. What were you saying?
Go for it.
The Marvel horror movie that just came out last year. They're thinking they're going to be re-releasing that in color. Just kind of like have something come out right now. Yeah.
Well, they just released a comic of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to re-release it in color just so they have something. They say it comes out around this time.
Oh, the new Pet Cemetery. That looks freaky.
Is it
There's a new Pet
another
Cemetery.
new one?
Yeah, coming out October 6th. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. So the horror movies coming out for theatrical, there's a ton that are just VOD. Satanic Hispanics, September 14th. So yeah, that came out already. Haunting in Venice looks good. El Conde is Netflix. The Picture of Dorian Gray is the September 18th, so that came out already as well.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch that. That's one of my favorite stories.
Saw X. I didn't care for the Saws. The Jester is September 29th. Haunted Mansion's coming out October 4th for Disney Plus. Let's see, VHS 85 coming out on Shudder. Actually, there was another new Shudder movie that just came out as well. Elevator Game.
You're giving me a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to be looking up.
October 19th, Onyx the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls.
Oh, and Tom says that yes, Werewolves by Midnight is in color.
Oh. So. Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out October 27th.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
My kids are looking forward to that.
I still have to see the Demeter movie. Oh, what were...
Oh, you haven't seen Demeter?
Kids.
What was that, Jenny?
I said the older of the kids because I realized my kids, and I don't want you to think the 4-year-old is reading or watching or playing that.
And what were you saying, Carrie?
Oh, I was just asking her if it was Five Nights at Freddy's that she was bringing up about the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I've never played it.
Ooh, okay. So this here sounds very intriguing compared to what came out in previous years. Werewolf Santa.
Gonna have to add that one to our list.
There was a couple like Santa horror movies that were pretty good. There was the Hitman that was going after Santa. That was a real good one.
The Hogfather?
No. Actually, Mel Gibson was in it.
Okay.
It was this.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So this the spoiled brat, rich kid doesn't get what he wants for Christmas, so he decides to launder some of his family's money to hire a hitman to go after Santa.
Like you do.
And Mel Gibson plays this. Yeah. Mel Gibson plays the Santa. He's like this drunk, like burnt out Santa that's like, totally disgusted with how the world turned out. It is friggin' hilarious. I'll try to find a title. And then there was that the guy from Stranger Things where he played Santa, but he was some Viking warrior. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that one looked interesting. John Leguizamo's in it.
Yeah, that was so friggin' good. So he's delivering presents, and he lands at one house that's the family got sort of like kidnapped. Robbers are trying to steal the house, and another Santa that's kind of like done with the world. He was going to pass by, but this little girl found her walkie-talkie and asked Santa for help. And turns out Santa was, in a previous life, some Viking warrior. So you have Santa with an axe going after these guys. Oh my God, it was so friggin' good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I'll find a name.
Santa murderizing people. That sounds fun.
Oh, the Mel Gibson one was called Fat Man.
Okay, I've heard of that.
It's Mel Gibson plays Santa. Walter Goggins is the hitman. And let's see.
Okay.
And Violent Night is the one with the guy from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. That if you're gonna David Harbour plays Santa. If you're gonna watch 2, definitely check out Violent Night first. That was so friggin' good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Things to watch around Christmas. Yay!
Yeah, totally.
Bring the whole family. Well, that is traditionally when the horror stories are told, though. Like, Halloween is supposed to be because of the passing of the the thinness of the veil is supposed to be when you tell stories about families, and Christmas is when you tell stories about horror and stuff like that. So,
Oh, I didn't.
yeah, that's why Christmas Carol was so popular, because it was one of the more famous horror stories that got put out, but you put it around Christmas because that's just what you do. Sit around the fire when the nights are nice and dark and you're waiting for the sun to come back up, and you scare the shit out of each other.
Good day to you. Did anybody see the Christmas Carol movie last year?
I didn't see last
So when
year.
it was filmed partly in Worcester.
Yeah, with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I got in trouble for allowing one of my employees to work on that set instead of go to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. You don't get too many opportunities like that. Like,
No, not at all.
like that was when I was working at Best Buy. Like, work at Best Buy for a day or be on set, like helping out with the movie. Yeah, go on set. I'll sell things for you today.
Yeah.
It's all right. Like, you don't get too many opportunities like that. So
No, not at all.
Zero
Like,
regrets on that call.
yeah. You made the right call there, yeah.
Just not a Will Ferrell fan at all. He's
No.
he's on that list too. I enjoyed him in the one where Emma Thompson was the writer that was dictating his
Stranger
life.
Than Fiction.
Yes.
Yes.
We were talking about this last night. And just like,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
That's actually one of the movies that made me actually rethink Will Ferrell as like an actor. Like, so I actually can tolerate him now.
Like, I just Elf and some of those other ones made me just go like, "Ugh." That a lot of the, like Adam Sandler too. There are very few things that some of those, the people in that little comedian group just kind of don't appeal to me, I guess. And they all work together, so I don't know if it's like I associate them all with each other or what exactly is
I mean,
going
they also
on.
are all on SNL.
Yeah.
My wife absolutely loves Elf. She'll watch it like a dozen times each season.
Oh, that has to be so much fun for you.
Oh, I enjoy it as well. It's and the Will Ferrell Christmas Carol movie was called Spirited. He did it with Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
pretty good. But we'll get off the movie train because we had some toys we were going to talk about, right, Carrie?
Oh yeah. We got some toys. I've been waiting to show these. Okay. You got me up again?
There we go.
Okay. So, Batman the Animated Series Mask of the Phantasm 1/6 scale variant, the scale figure timed edition variant. Currently, you can pre-order it for $210, and it is the 1/6 scale line, but this has got some great pics, and you get all these additions with it. You actually you can swap out the body, and apparently she's got thighs of steel like Batman does. But this is how big it is, which that is just huge. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow. That looks awesome.
Yeah. And then they made some really... Check it out. Oh no, I've gotten slimed by the Joker.
Oh, that Joker figure is pretty is it so that there's a Joker figure that's that big too, right?
Yep, there's
Yes.
Oh yeah, 1/6 scale, yeah.
yeah, this is in the Mondo stuff, so
Oh wow.
oh wait, I'll go back to them. Yeah.
They did a great job at making it look like the animated show.
Yeah, some of these figures, they just the quality is really top notch, and being able to replicate some of the iconic scenes, it's really cool.
Yeah, I'd always wondered, like, why do they need all these extra hands and stuff? And then these two figures that I'm this one and then the next one that I was going to show, explain to me exactly why you need all of the extra hands and things. And it's not because your kids might lose them, because then you just put your kids to bed and say good
No more
night,
hands
sir.
for you.
But okay, so you can order this from Mondo, and like I said, it's $210 for pre-order right now. And then this one I've been sitting on for a couple of weeks. It's still in the pre-order phase as well. Um, this is, I'm trying to see how tall, it's a 1/12 scale. So I'm assuming it's about 16 centimeters tall. I don't know how many inches that is, but I want to show these pictures because this is by Mezco. And this was like my first, if everybody remembers Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, when I was a kid, the movie is the thing that first brought me body horror, basically, because the propeller scene and
Oh
with
yeah.
and then the very end, so they coat up in somebody's head with the plane propeller, and then at the very end, they have this guy when he's opening the ark. Why did it? Come
Do
on.
they have like a replacement head of it? It
Oh,
melts?
oh yes, yes they do. And they have he comes with a ton of extras, and they have the Ark of the Covenant that comes with it. It's all set up by itself, but it also glows and has a ghost that can go with
Oh,
it.
that's awesome.
The
I just
ghost
want
can
to
set.
put him in front of it. His face melt.
Oh, you mean like that? And then his hand starts melting.
Oh, no way.
So you get him like that, and then his face.
There we go.
That traumatized me as a child. That one right there. I was just like, oh my God. But so yeah, you get you get those 3 heads, you get all of the different arms, you get the little staff for picking things up, you get the I guess I can't, the staff of Ra, the headpiece for it, pistol and everything, and you can pose them. You can set up the arc so that it has that going out. And yeah, so this one is out by Mezco, and like I said, it is $112, but it is a total complete set. So we can take that down now.
That
but
is the coolest way I've seen.
I think when I saw it, I was just like, oh my God, the detail on the face and the hand, like having the burn mark in it. I think that would be worth 112. I mean, especially
totally.
if you're a Raiders of the Ark fan, or Indiana and Jones in general. But that was the first thing that seriously messed me up as far as like seeing anything. Well, except for I saw The Fly when I was a bit younger than that. But that was just parental irresponsibility. What were you saying, Yo-Yo?
Said I used to love The Fly. Well, still do.
It's just, when I was little, that freaked me out. Like, Jeff Goldblum's melting, and I'm just like, what's going on here?
I always felt that stuff, but that was so cool.
So you liked when his face melted?
Yes.
You're
That's what I was like, do they have melted face? They have the melted face. Yay, melted face!
I think I tried to watch that when I was too young, The Fly, and it must have freaked me out because I've never gone back to it.
It's such a good movie, and then the effects on it is just great.
It was too good for a little one, I think. And yeah, and I was scared of Jeff Goldblum for quite a while because of that. Like, oh no, it's a fly! And I'm like, okay, Jeff Goldblum's really cool. I like him. So those were the toys I wanted to show off. Yeah.
Nice. I have a couple I'm going to share.
All right.
And no, I'm not going to be buying them.
Okay.
It's all right.
So they're continuing the 86 line. So like they just released a new Dinobot just over the last couple months. I think it was Slug. But they're coming out with, it's a commander class, Ultra Magnus. So the 86 line is replicating Transformers the movie,
Okay.
and the detail on him is pretty cool. The Hasbro ones are pretty good because it's only $89. Some of the highly detailed third party ones can go multiple hundreds of dollars. So if you're looking for low cost, really cool figures, definitely Hasbro is the Studio series is definitely a way to go. And another one they released is Ratchet. So we've been waiting for a re-release of Ratchet. So they made an 86 version of him as well. So yeah, definitely these are two that should be on your list if you're a Transformers fan and a little light in the pocket. They're still
Nice.
pretty pricey, but it's not the third party figures, which and actually there was another one I was going to
Why
share.
don't we have transforming cars yet?
Yeah, I know. We do have
The other day.
we have the Tesla truck.
It's not the same. It doesn't transform into anything cool. The windows break when you throw things at it.
So just in time for spooky season, they have a Universal Monsters Frankenstein Transformers figure.
Okay, that is badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I would play with that. Like, I'd probably break
I
it,
think
but
you helped me with my husband's presents. I know what he wants for Christmas now.
Well, I think there was some new NECA figures that were Universal Monsters.
Ooh.
Let me see.
We're gonna have you're gonna have to make a new show called Shopping with Leo.
Yeah. Ooh.
Get you and Jabo together and
Yeah, totally. It's not horror. Wow, NECA's getting into Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
it's a dwarf.
Is this from D&D or is this from the cartoon? He's not from the cartoon, is he?
No, that would be a generic dwarf barbarian, I believe, is what it looks like.
Okay.
Could be completely wrong, but yeah, you can wear
Yeah.
the backpack. Oh. And lots of different weapons.
Yeah, NECA are awesome because it comes with a ton of different accessories.
Oh, those are so cool.
So if they have one, they probably have others. What Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, let's see. What else do they have? Oh yeah, here we go. Zarek.
Good dwarf. Ooh.
These are pretty cool.
Don't buy these for your kids because they'll lose all of the little parts.
Yeah, that's the one problem with NECA. Let's see. War Duke, Crimsword. Is this like a paladin?
Looks like it. Paladins always look nice. They're like super. Oh, he looks a little bit too nice. He looks like his name would be Dirk.
Dirk.
Yeah, I am Dirk the Paladin. Do you see my face? Oh, I think I was getting part of his helmet confused with his face, and I thought he had this really weird nose. Okay. Yeah, he still looks like a Dirk.
Yeah. So yeah, NECA is. I got a couple NECA figures actually. I have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, the Ronin figure. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I'm just like my face is to the screen here. What's going on?
Oh yeah, they make the quarter scale too. Yeah.
Quarter scale? How big-
Yeah.
What is that, like a foot and a half?
Let's see. Did I give it a size? Oh yeah, 15 inches tall.
Wow. So a foot and a quarter. That's just huge.
Yeah, these are a bit pricey. These are, I think, like 150 each. They
Okay.
make all 4 of the turtles.
God, they're gonna make
150.
one big enough soon. We can just like stick one behind your desk instead of me after gluing it. It'll be Leo filling in. Is that a? Can you scroll up for just a second? Is that a
Yeah.
Rob Zombie?
Yep.
That's Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hellbilly. Comes out in December.
Oh, it's kind of interesting looking. I don't know that I would buy it, but I just was like, that's a very distinctive look. That has to be Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
Nice.
looks like it's a new line called Big Head.
Okay.
I was gonna make a
Uh,
joke about it being fitting.
Justin said Tesla formers. Oh, Tesla. Justin, they have the new Tesla truck that's
But
been
it doesn't
hitting.
transform into anything cool. The windows keep
No.
breaking.
That was so funny. Okay. It sounds like well, fuck.
Oh, this is from the 2022 movie, Monsters. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll skip on that. Well, okay, no more shopping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you where. What do I got? Here somewhere. Hold on. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't even opened them yet.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
let me wipe the drool off me real quick and
Yeah, and back. Oh,
Ba-ba-bum.
oh yeah, too much glare. Sorry. Yeah, they've been sitting under my desk for a couple months now. I haven't had a chance to open them up yet. And it's because they come with too many little pieces. You know, I don't want to lose them.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Get a glass cabinet for some of the stuff that has things like that, so you
IKEA
can.
sells them.
Yeah. Did you hear they discontinued their main one?
Their
Why?
main what?
The Detolf. IKEA discontinued Detolf.
Why?
Were there problems with it or?
No. They have a updated one.
Oh,
Okay.
It's actually back down in price.
Yeah, they've been having like their display case ones on like sale every once in a while.
Oh, this is not Detolf. This is a Leyden. Yeah, I think this is a new one. It has thicker sides.
It's not a bad price.
No, $100? Yeah, totally not.
See,
You
I'm
can probably get the LEDs and put it inside for more of a showcase vibe.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Detolf. Oh yeah, they still have it. 129. Yeah, I like the look of this better because it's all glass all the way around.
I have to wait until I move because most of what I want to display are books and some. Pardon me for just a second. Oh, but most of what I want to display are books and comics and the posters and stuff. Like I get a lot of Steve Van Samson stuff from over at Rough House. and they have those huge, big-sided, double-sided posters, but then the books I want behind glass as well, so that because I'm a smoker, I don't want them to get smoke damage. But to do that, I'm going to need a huge bookcase. So I'm trying to get some like old curio cabinet that's got like a wooden back to lean up against it, and then, get something wide enough to display all of like one shelf will be
Ooh.
like all of his books and the posters and stuff. And I get two of them. So I get one of the double side ones I can show each side, because otherwise
Makes
you have to
sense.
stand up to the side to look at it. But yeah,
Nice.
but getting something that big just for my books is going to be, quite a bit. And I don't want to invest in that when I'm living in a place in the ghetto. So
I totally get that. It's yeah, same. The nice glass displays are great. Definitely keeps your stuff dust free. But I have no room here as well, so it's yeah. Hold off until both hold off until we move. There we go.
yeah, I have my closet full of sealed boxes and bubble wrap taped stuff. So
Yeah, I have
alright.
those Walmart plastic bins. I have a closet full downstairs. That's yeah, too much
It
crap.
should be displayed.
Yep, yeah, totally. Tom Dog says Mutant Mayhem and the first two seasons of the '80s Ninja Turtles cartoons now streaming in Paramount Plus. Mutant Mayhem was pretty good. I just saw that recently.
It's not hoarding if it's collectible, right? Or books.
No, it still is. My wife calls me Hector the Collector.
Oh no.
Uh,
It's terrible.
on, yeah, on that note, we should wrap things up because my back is starting to spasm a little bit. Anything else anybody would like to bring up before we wrap it? No.
You can get the Ninja Turtle cartoons, the 2003 and the 80s series on Vudu to keep, finally. And that has been awesome with children. I definitely recommend that.
Nice.
And you guys?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I gotta
No.
that.
Well, I'll wrap things up here. I want to thank everybody for watching this fine evening. You know me, just Google me, but more importantly, follow these awesome people. A bunch of links in the show notes. And without further ado, we'll kick it off with Yo. Where do you like people interacting with you?
You'll see Elon on Instagram and Threads, because apparently Elon Musk is thinking about charging for Twitter, and I ain't about that. So
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. Is that legit?
I don't know, and I mean I'm already not a huge fan of Twitter to begin with, and that just makes me not want to be in there anymore. So,
Yeah. Twitter just needs to go away.
It will eventually.
Yep. Jenny, where do you like people interacting with you?
You can find me on Friday with the Library in the Blue Box and my group's Friday Blues Disorganized Library in the Blue Box and Owlite and Faycore, and those are the main places to find me.
Awesome. Kari.
Hey, just look me up, Kari Sanders, on Facebook, and all of my links are there. And when I am not here with you guys, I am over with Jenny and the rest on Owlite. And pretty much if you send anything to any of my links except my very direct link, she'll be handling it for me because she's awesome like that. And does all the social media things because I am lazy and confused by it. So come join us over there and go buy a Comics Paradox shirt. Check out Comics Paradox. It's a great podcast. And you can find it where all fine podcasts are broadcast. Just saying. So there you go.
TM Brandon Powers.
Yeah. Hashtag Brandonverse.
With that, we'll catch you later. Bye.